Network. Now, House of Pounce. Coming up next, Thundercats.
My name is Pounce and I'm the coolest cat around. You'll never find someone else like me in this beautiful town.
Two. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody out there? I didn't hear anybody. Is anybody out there? Omni, get out here.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. Everybody, welcome to the House of Pounce.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to House of Pounce 2025. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It feels like we were just here.
We were.
Except in a different room. It looked very similar.
Yeah, we were helping set up. We were just here. Everybody, I'm one of your co-hosts, KP, and this is my co-host, Omni.
Hello, everybody. The program lead Megaplex. Omni. Hello. And we got, of course, a lot of stuff to go through very quickly. So, without further ado here, one, of course, we want to welcome you all to Megaplex this year. It has been so much planning. It has been so much time spent making this experience the best thing for all of you, because we love doing it for you. But we do want to really, real quick, talk about something that happened about last night.
Yes. How many of you were in the line last night? Okay. So we want to kind of acknowledge the fact that we know the lines have been a little long and they continue to be a bit long. There are more of you that picked up your registrations last night than all of the people that attended Megaplex about 4 years ago.
Yeah. So
That the entire attendance plus picked up their badges last night.
Yeah,
That doesn't
you
include
know.
the people in line now.
just a few thousand people in
Yes.
one night. No
So-
big deal.
so-
Everything's okay.
We actually were talking, the convention executives and the convention planners have actually been talking. I think we have something, we're gonna work on it this weekend. We're gonna develop,
Absolutely.
we're gonna flesh out an idea. We think we have something and you'll like it. We're gonna talk about that at closing, but we did want to thank you for your patience.
Yes, very much.
We are definitely sensitive to what's going on. We want you to have absolutely the best experience you possibly can because we take Megaplex personally. We have heard what you had to say. We're working on it. We will fix it and we will be better.
Absolutely.
Okay?
We do see the things here. We know. We know, and I promise you, everyone on staff is trying their best. And it all requires just a little bit of patience, a little more communication, but we are going to do better for you guys next year. So we hear it. Please send your feedback to us in any way possible. Emails are perfect. We have a feedback channel for that. You'll see some things on our social medias about some feedback for us. Please let us know what you think we could do better. Absolutely, anytime, because that's, if you guys won't tell us what's wrong, even though we can see it, we can't fix it for you.
Yeah, this is your con. This isn't us. We're
Yeah.
conduit. This is your con. So we definitely want to be better for you.
I'm contractually obligated to be here.
Yeah. So with that,
Yeah, so without further ado, let's move on to the show, right? All right, so first of all, I feel like we're missing someone.
I think we're missing two people.
We're missing a very furry someone.
Yeah, I think we are. Wait a minute. Where's Pounce?
Where is
This is
Pounce?
the House of Pounce. Where's Pounce?
Pounce.
Pounce. Pounce.
Pounce.
Everybody in the audience.
Hey.
Yell Pounce. There he is.
Everybody. Hey, Pounce. We've been running around all weekend, haven't we, already? I know.
Now everybody knows House of Pounce is actually a 90s style cartoon show.
What?
What do you think about Pounce and his little 90s style getup?
It's so cool. And we won't talk about all the outfits that we did buy that did not fit.
Hey Pounce, can you vote for us? Okay, that's not voguing, that's standing with style.
Hey, that is voguing. It's just looking good.
But yeah, we got Pounce. He is the mascot for Megaplex. He is here to help host the House of Pounce, and he is a conduit for all the fun. If you see Pounce walking around, please stop. He'll take photographs. If you want to make a donation in the name of Pounce to our charity, which we will talk about in just a little bit, please do so. If you do it in the name of Pounce, he will give you a great big smile. Look at the kitty smile.
Hey, oh, you could never stand over that face. Give it money. And also, I feel like we're missing a couple other people up on
I
the
think
stage,
we
right?
are. So we have two amazing guests of honor. The first guest is going to be someone from the furry fandom. And for those of you that have lived in Orlando, he actually lived down here for a while. He's been living up in Pennsylvania, but he's back down for a visit. Everybody, big round of applause for the guy who created a lot of those fun cartoons you saw when you were walking in. Big applause, Dingo Roo! Everybody, Dingo. Everybody's favorite cartoon violence cartoonist.
I am partial to that, yes.
Everybody, Dingo, you want to talk to everybody real quick? Introduce yourself, some things you might have been working on?
Sure. Hi, my name is Dingo. I've been drawing cartoons for about 15 or so years professionally in the fandom. Lately, I've been doing a lot of streaming on Twitch, TikTok, etc. Would love to do some more animation work, as you've seen on the demo reel. I look forward to drawing all of you. Cartooning is part of who I am, who I identify as. So completely honored to be here, and looking forward to having a fantastic weekend for everybody. Honestly, it's going to be a great time.
Now, you have a table in the dealer's room, do you not?
I do, yes. I'll be doing some little bit of merch, little two merch, you know, whatever.
And
first time, you know.
This shirt is brand new, is it not?
It is brand new, yes, yeah. It's my first time dealing at all. So I'll be doing some stickers, t-shirts, stuff
And
like
I
that.
believe Dingo's table is A15
Yes.
in the dealer's room. So if you want to stop by, maybe get a photo with Dingo, maybe ask him to do a drawing, a doodle, buy some merch. He'll be able to tell you yes or no. He'll sell you stuff. He'll smile at you and warm your heart like he warmed everybody's heart down here in Florida.
I'll have a few of my characters out and about. So Dingo will be out. Murphy Coyote saw a little dance on the demo reel. So just feel free to stop me, say hi. Would love to talk to y'all, and yeah, just look forward to a great weekend.
Oh, and one more thing. If anybody wanted a photo op of this guest of honor and this special kitty, stand right here. Everybody, here's your photo op real quick. Pounce and Dingo Roo together. Everybody, big round of applause. Thanks, Dingo.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, you can come on, hang out over here.
And we have one other guest.
I don't even know to begin to know how to introduce this person, so I'm gonna let you do it because.
Yeah, so are we going to show the video again real quick?
Are we?
I think there's a little bit of a video clip we're going to show on the screens real quick. Anybody who knows 1990s cartoons is familiar with this gent's work.
I lived them, yeah, absolutely. And when we first heard that we may have had this guest of honor attending, I was like, no way. Are you
He
serious?
is
the voice of my childhood, personally.
He is also one of the sweetest, nicest guys you will ever meet. If we're going to show a little bit of a clip, let's show it right now.
Let's see.
Just a bit of a clip. We have it. We were showing it earlier.
Hey, never mind. No, honestly, we don't need it.
I don't think we need a video because
Need a video.
everybody, please welcome to the stage. We are so honored to have him, Charlie Adler. Hey. Charlie, welcome to Orlando. Welcome to Megaplex.
And I am
You've
so
met,
lucky.
you've met furries before, right? And this is Pounce.
Of course I have.
Is that my car?
But thanks for the mic work. I'm so loud you can hear me in, I don't know, Orlando, Tampa.
Schenectady.
Connected.
So, Charlie, you've done work for lots and lots of shows, and you told me backstage, sometimes you've done so many of them, you can't remember all of them.
Well, that and dementia. So, do you see the shirt he's wearing? He told me last night he was going to wear a Rocco shirt. You'd think, right? So he shows up. I don't notice it. I don't as much as say, kiss my ass or how do you do. I'm talking to him. And then he mentions Rocco, and I went, oh shit, he's wearing the shirt. And I looked down and I thought, that's how long it takes me to catch up. Because I'm usually looking at eyes, you know.
So we have a little surprise
Uh-oh.
for Charlie. Those of you that were waiting in the line, we kind of did a little rehearsal of this. Charlie, we're going to do a salute to you by doing a little voice acting work with all of our attendees that are in the audience. Does everybody remember what we were talking about in the line coming in? All right, everybody, remember your cue. Hold on. Council, you hold this right here. I have to do the hand gesture.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. This is Big Head?
Everybody, that is for Charlie Adler, including Rocco Flanagan.
Thank you so much. That is great.
And just so you guys know, you are all now uncredited voice actors for the House of Pounce. Unfortunately, we can't put all your names on the screen because they'd have to be this big and it would look like just a bunch of Morse code dots. But there's two.
Hello, Mr. Big Head.
Hello, Charlie. What are you wearing?
Nothing different?
Excuse me, darling. I can't see you. Describe it to me.
Well, usually I'm wearing this shirt and no pants.
Oh, I like the no pants part, Charlie.
Thanks,
Do you deliver?
Only if you tip Uber drivers.
I will tip you, yes.
Everybody, Charlie Adler. There's one voice that he did at a previous furry convention. I don't know if it's appropriate, but we're going to do it anyway.
Ooh! Oh!
This is the red guy.
Oh!
Is this a voice or? And see, the problem is, you'll never know.
Let's salute to Calvin Chicken, everyone.
Round of applause, everybody.
For those that want to meet Charlie a little later, we're going to be doing this Meet the Guest of Honor and Box of Lies in this room a little bit later. He will be in the dealer's room at table F25. If you want to stop by, he's got some merch. He can talk. He can do whatever you want. So long as his husband approves.
I can do your windows, I can vacuum, I can do dishes.
A real Renaissance man.
I don't do windows.
I do windows. I can do bikini waxes.
Right here.
All right. Was there anything else you wanted to say to all of our friends?
No, I just want to see how she signs bikini wax.
And round of applause, of course, for our interpretation services. We're so happy to have them.
Everybody, hopefully this is an indication of how much fun you're going to have this weekend. Get a big round of applause to our other guest of honor, Charlie Adler.
All right, because we're going to move on to some business.
Thanks, guys. We're gonna do a little housekeeping and then we're going to
housekeeping and we'll see you in a
Thanks,
few.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, how do we top that?
We don't. A live Miss Snakehead was not on the schedule for today.
For here we go, a commercial sponsor.
Oh, speaking of commercial sponsoring, as we even said last year, we do have a lot of sponsors. Megaplex is growing so fast, and it's getting a lot of attention from the real world. And we do, of course, have a lot of furry-owned businesses that we always like working with. A few sponsors we had this year. Returning sponsor, we have Blue Bowl Studios. They do custom leather craft. Of course, he knows that amazing work. You see our chairman running around. He has a harness on that is custom craft from them. Super quality. Now we also have a returning sponsor, Harmony Healthcare. This is, of course, the desk across from the piano underneath the roadside desk. So you'll see it. And they are offering included free testing for STDs. So please go head over there. Be educated in your status report. And we're super happy working with them again this year. Now, we also have a few new sponsors this year that I'm personally excited about.
Who could that be?
Who could it be? It's not like I threw on the splash Lego like 20 minutes before we got here. So anyways, so we have Therm Apparel. Now, if any of you happen to have a fursuit, you know it might get a little testy. So we're really happy working with them in your headless lounge, specifically the one by panels 1 and 2. At the very front, near the front of the space, you're going to find these kind of rectangular looking boxes. They got like a little thing that's out. And what it's designed to do is chill things super, super fast. So if you stick a bottle of water in there, maybe give it 30 seconds, almost freeze it. And that is sponsored by Thermo Apparel. We're super happy to work with them. And of course, help you guys not pass out from the games option. That's great, right? And we have a couple other things. We have Chronicle cards, another returning sponsor from last year. We're super happy to work with them. Of course, amazing little miniatures that you guys, of course, are here for last year for D&D. I think they almost sold out of every miniature they had. They're incredibly high quality. And finally, one I'm personally a little biased for, but we have Part-Time Dragons also is one of our sponsors this year. If you're familiar with the webcomic, it is incredible. Yeah, we're super awesome. Part-Time Dragons working with us. They've been doing a lot of cool artwork for the con, and they are amazing people. So we have all the sponsors this year.
In addition to our sponsors, we do encourage everybody, please stop by the vendor room, dealer room. There are a lot of amazing artists, artisans, creators, and merchants that are out there. There are way too many for us to be able to list them. And we want to make sure everybody understands, we're not trying to slight anybody, there's just too darn many of them now.
Yeah, there's so, I'm sure if you saw, the dealer's end is that big room where Main Events was last year, and there's so many vendors in there with so much merchandise, and you only have so much money. So it's going to be a lot of stuff in there. Please, 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 of course, check it out. Amazing. And also, I personally want to plug in there, we have something new going on this year. If any of your Florida locals are familiar with something called the Goblin Market, they are running, if you're familiar with their quest board, they are running that in the den, and they have, if you're not familiar, tons of instructions on how to use it. But basically, if you find a piece of merchandise that you're not a huge fan of, or it's the wrong size t-shirt, you can go put a little quest on that board. I have this, willing to trade for this. Super simple process, and they'll walk you through the whole thing. So please, please use that service. It is super, super awesome.
From a security perspective, there's one thing that I think we do need to mention. The convention center and the hotel are going to be very particular this particular year about security. There are, unfortunately, we're not trying to bring anybody down, but there are things happening in the world that sometimes necessitate us being a little bit more protective of your environment. We want you to feel safe at Megaplex above all else. This is a safe space, and I want you to understand that.
In every meaning of that phrase.
Yes. So it is important, if you are going to be in the con space, you have got to have your con badge with you. I know the lines are long, we're working on that. But if you're not in con space and you're getting ready to come in, if you don't have your con badge, our security will not allow you in. Also, if you exit, we were told this last night, if you exit the building to go outside at night, you cannot re-enter through those same doors. You must go back through the lobby. That is for security purposes. We know it's a hassle, we understand that. However, with the world being the way it is, the only way that we can give you the protection you need to have a safe and fun weekend is to make sure that nobody enters through those doors after certain hours. So please, be mindful that if you leave the building out here for any reason, smoking, whatever, you cannot re-enter after a certain hour through those doors. You must go to the lobby to re-enter through an appropriate door. We apologize for that, but because of things that have happened in the world, even within the last couple of weeks, we have to keep you safe. So it's an inconvenience, but we thank you for your patience so that we can give you the best environment you can have.
Absolutely. I know sometimes it may seem like we have these really Byzantine processes and systems, but it's a lot of planning, a lot of forethought went into what we have going on here, and it's just for everybody's safety and to, of course, like KP said, just we all have a great weekend. And speaking of just some basic Conetiquette, we talk about this, of course, every year at opening ceremonies. Of course, consent is key. Talking to people is a great way to get to know them. Don't hover around them, just kind of. Hey. But you know, if you're actually not sure exactly what your first Megaplex might be about, and you're ordering, maybe it's your first time? Do you have any first timers?
How many people, and I don't know if we can bring the house light up just a little bit.
Yeah.
How many people are here for the very first time to Megaplex?
Whoa.
How many people, this is maybe not your first Megaplex, but this is your first furry convention at all?
Whoa! Awesome.
Welcome.
Yeah, solid.
Welcome.
Welcome to the fandom. You're never leaving.
We do have a panel specifically for people that are here for the first time, and if you've attended the panel before and you really enjoyed it because it can be funny, please come back. It's called This Is Your First Megaplex. It'll give you some handy tips on things that you need to know about furry conventions, how Megaplex operates, things that can help you have a really fun and easier weekend. It can be a little overwhelming. We are definitely anticipating well north of 8,000 people to be here, probably a much higher number than that.
Just a few people.
Yeah. I think I speak for Omni and Pounce and every single person here. We know every one of you has a choice when you can go to a furry convention. For some people, this is the only furry convention you'll have all year, but you have a choice of whether to come here or someplace else. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for choosing Megaplex. We know you can go anywhere you want. We are honored, just as we have guests of honor, we are honored that you chose to spend a weekend with us. We are going to do our darndest to make it as fun and enjoyable as it can be for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. As KP was saying, 12:30, by the way. Don't be late.
12:30 for
12:30 for my first Megaplex. If you want to learn more about just how to do a convention. But the usual, you'll hear this a million times. You'll hear it again. 6-2-1. 6 hours of sleep a day. 2 meals preferred.
1 shower with soap. With soap.
And that's,
The spritzer bottles from Disney with a fan on them do not count. And Axe body spray with no shower also does not count.
And that is not to shame anybody, it's not to judge anybody, but we want everyone's con experience to be as pleasant as possible, of course. And just following those very simple guidelines will hopefully make yours too. Also, speaking of the hotel, very similar to last year. We've got, of course, our main events all the way here in the back, our dealers out in the front, and registration. Well, all of you have already been. And, but of course, we also have the HB testing. What else am I missing here from the hotel?
From the hotel perspective, we do want to make sure that people know that the hotel is also working under some constraints.
Yes, very much. Everyone's trying their best, I promise. That's all I can ever say when it comes to this sort of thing.
If we could add more elevators to the building, we would.
If I could carry every single one of you up the stairs myself, I would do it. But we just can't do those sorts of things.
Right, but please be mindful of the fact that the hotel staff is working as hard as they can. There was another event that was in here that went up to the very last minute to load out before we could start loading in. And unfortunately, that event dealt with the federal government, and we didn't want to get audited.
Yeah, the IRS was here, and we're like, don't want those.
Right.
And don't ask how much these purses cost. But yeah, so let me kind of sneakily over here just make sure we're.
And I do a little song
Thank you,
dance.
Pounce. I'm totally not making sure we're running on time here. Speaking of things happening in this convention.
Oh wait a minute, badges, don't forget.
We're getting that.
Okay, just making sure.
We got it. So a few things that you're or for those first timers, a few staples at for conventions are things like the dance competition. That is happening tomorrow. Yeah, we got our dancers here. Please go see these dances perform. They are amazing. And my personal favorite dance event actually is the following day, Floor Wars. If you haven't been, the energy is astronomical. It is such an incredible time and some of the coolest performances you'll ever see. Please hit up the dance competition, Floor Wars. And a few things that I personally, as the program lead, I have to hype up. But a few things going on just today that are, I think, personally, things that are going to be really, really interesting for you guys. So we have a very strange event called ClownCon. They are doing their darndest for you guys right now over in second stage. That's going to be ideally 12 to 4-ish today. And then right after that, here in main events, we actually have, if you're a Scully Sculper, we're just interested in that sort of aesthetic. They have a whole meet going on here later today. Please come visit it. They have a raffle. It's going to be awesome.
There's another thing that is on the schedule, and it's kind of integrated into the entire convention, because it's not just a schedule thing, and that's our charity.
Oh, of course.
We will have a charity auction on Monday.
Yes,
And
Monday.
everything is shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
We started on Saturday, So it's on Monday.
Yeah, you guys are all messed up by the days changing, so are we. It's okay. Oh, what? Saturday? Saturday? Okay.
You want to talk a little bit about the charity? We are raising money for charity.
Our charity this year is the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando. And if you're not familiar, they are an amazing organization. Right? My own cat actually is from them. So they're amazing people to work with. Aren't they in here in the house? No, I don't
Do we
think.
have our charity here?
I don't hear a yell, and I don't hear Caster yelling at me from charity, so I think they are not. But that's okay, we can talk about them. You might see this QR code throughout the space. It is just how you can donate online. It is a $10 minimum donation online. Of course, we're trying to hit those. I remember what we did last year. It was a lot of money.
It was just $1. You got to raise that. You got to increase it.
And my thing is, if we even raised at least $1, we at least did some good out in the world. So please, 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 of course, if you're seeing out here the Alliance of Greater Orlando, but if you want to come to that charity auction and raise even more money, KB himself will be here auctioning off a bunch of stuff, question marks, for people.
Yeah, one of the things that Megaplex does that's different. How many people, again, you've never been to Megaplex before? Raise your hands. All right. There is something special that we do that a lot of other cons don't do. We have commemorative posters. There is a poster that's part of closing ceremonies, and it uses artwork related to the theme of every year. They stay with the convention. We use them as part of a display to close the convention. However, there is one copy of that year's poster that goes into the charity auction.
Every year.
And only one. It will feature the art of the convention. It says Megaplex with our number, our date, and our location on it. A lot of people want these posters, especially if you had a really good time at the con and you want an unusually unique souvenir. That's one of them. Those can be expensive because people do bid up for them. They like them a lot. But we want to let you know that will be available for viewing at some point.
Yeah, and they'll be available sometime.
And we want to make sure people know that if you want something special, that might be a good way to make a charity donation, but at the same time, get
Really
one-of-a-kind piece of memorabilia from the con.
And now, there's also one other unique thing that we auction off every year, and that is the ability to name our chairman's badge. Now, all of us, of course, we all get our badges, we all know how this works, but our chairman doesn't get his until opening ceremonies because you can bid at the charity auction to just name it whatever. Now, last year, I'm not repeating it, Pickles, last year's badge, last year's badge was interesting, but this one I think is maybe more interesting. So, without further ado, where is
Hey, Blitzen,
Mr. Blitzen, say.
Blitz, Pounce, go bring him up here, Blitz. Everyone, the chairman of Megaplex, Blitzen.
Our beleaguered chairman.
Wait, no. Blitz, come up here.
Yeah, no,
Front
you can't.
and center, right here in front of, don't walk off the edge, but, well, that might be entertaining. But,
That's what the harness is for.
Ami, what is Blitz's con badge name this year?
So, a funny thing happened to Blitzen's badge, actually, since last year. It's been a really long year, and unfortunately, it kind of got misplaced. And we're looking for, no,
Get back here.
we're not done with you. It got misplaced, so we're kind of looking around for it. And it would be really helpful if I could just get, like, a clue of some sort.
Oh, a clue.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna go see what this is about. 1 second. Don't mind that.
You know what? How many people know that Blitzen has a Roo-tar avatar? It's a Roo Clue. It's a blue Roo Clue. I wonder what the clue could be. Anybody have a guess?
So, does anybody have a clue around here? Oh! And of course, hey, you made it. Welcome to Booze Clues. So this year,
Do I need to get you a great big upholstered chair?
I couldn't find a chair, but I do, of course, have my fancy schmancy notebook. And somewhere in one of these pockets. Well, that's
Oh,
copyrighted.
wait. See your notebook?
It's in my pocket here.
Wait a second.
But I'm missing one piece. Thank you, Pounce.
This is interesting art.
There we are.
Well, can we talk about that?
No, something about that. Hey, so anyways,
They get better as you turn every page.
gosh, guys. So, Roo Clues, you may find throughout the convention space each day a paw print that looks kind of like a lot like a very famous paw print. And if you have a QR code on it, and it'll direct you to a website. If you go through that, and it is a kind of like a stamp rally scavenger hunt, you would find something throughout the con space. You find all 8 every single day. Go to Con Ops, you get a sticker, and if you're one of the first 3 people each day, you'll get a special prize. And if you're the first person to get all of them for the weekend, a very, very special prize at closing ceremonies. So, yeah, you'll see this at the con space, something we don't want, going too far. But yeah, we do have a scavenger in this year's stamp rally. You'll see those pop prints throughout the space, and of course, but Chairman does still need a badge. So, KP, could you hold this for my fancy space real quick? Thank you.
Can I add to the drawing?
You may draw my instrument. The chairman does need a badge, so he needs an official badge. So, oh, this is perfect. So I have, of course, a little chairman badge that is going to be for him today, since we don't really know where his badge is. That's for you, thank you. But of course, we always want to make sure that you have an actual badge, but we couldn't find yours. So you just have a blank one with your badge number. Congratulations. So, yes. I also want to note that this blank badge costs $600. That was what was given to the charity for this badge last year, but we're very, very happy about it. And you will see the finale of what this was about at closing ceremonies. So, what? Oh.
I couldn't forget. So it's a picture of Blitzen, but I could not forget his nose ring.
Oh my gosh.
So everybody, there you go.
It's beautiful. Thank you, KP. And yes, I will be wearing this outfit for the rest of the day. Thank you. But without further ado, Miss Blitzen, I know you have a million places to be. Get out. And I think it's time to set the rules.
Well, there was one other thing. This is more a community thing. How many of you have noticed all the little standees? Not little, the standees that we have out there. Lots of you? Do you know what those standees are? They're convention characters, but they're a little more than that. Every character represents an aspect of the fandom. I don't know if you realize, Bowie, the dog, actually only has one leg, who represents accessibility. Glamour is trans. Every single character represents a different part or a different aspect of the furry fandom, of our community.
Absolutely. If you had come a few years ago for Be Anything, Do Anything here, that was when we introduced these characters. We want to make sure you guys who are represented here at the convention itself, of course, you're already here, but we also see you, and you are important just like everybody else.
Yeah, it's important that you know, and take this to heart, we see you.
Absolutely.
We have 100%. Never forgotten you. We see you. If you see those characters around, figure out what each one of them represents. If you feel like taking a picture with one of those standees that represents you, please feel free, because we want you to know we see you.
Absolutely. Without going into too much detail, yes, we do see you, and at this point, we all need to be here for each other. Sometimes that's all we're gonna have. So make sure if you see yourself out there, you throw it on social media. Hashtag Megaplex seems to be the hot one right now.
If you see me walking around just saying hi, I am actually just being friendly and saying hi and trying to let you know that the con is interested in your feedback, that we're interested in just talking to you, seeing how things are going. We want to make things good. Other than that,
you know what? I don't know, I'm kind of tired of talking about that.
Yeah, me too. So everybody, please have a fun weekend. Let the Saturday morning cartoons begin. Welcome to the House of Pounce. Go do things.
Yeah, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Unless you're going to stay for Meet the Guest of Honor, then sit your butt back down.
Yeah, if you are staying for our Guest of Honors, Box of Lies, feel free to stay here in the room. It'll be happening in just a few moments. And until then, enjoy your weekend, everybody.